Hi there, this is Alex Evans from Norwich Hypnotherapy Services, and I'm just going to run through a technique with you called the motion of emotion. Now this technique is very simple to do and it's very, very effective. And all you have to do is just use your imagination and just engage with it and go with it. So first of all, what I want you to do is I just want you to get that horrible, anxious, stomach churning feeling inside of you. And if you haven't got that up yet, I want you to get it, and you can pause this video and then you can start it again once you have a horrible feeling inside of you. Okay, now what I want you to do is I want you to concentrate on that horrible feeling inside of you, and what I want you to do is I want you to kind of disassociate it from you. So I want you to give it a colour. So what colour does it feel? And then what I want you to do is I want you to give it a shape or a form so you can relate to it in some way. So it's like, I don't know, a tennis ball size or a football size, but whatever size it feels, I want you to give it a shape and give it a colour. Okay? Now what I want you to do is I want you to notice which way the shape or form is actually turning, because feelings tend to churn over and they tend to turn in a direction, and it maintains them. If feelings were linear, they would just sort of go out and disappear off into the distance, but they don't. They tend to stay inside of us and they tend to turn in a certain direction. Now what you can do, if you're finding this quite difficult to find the direction inside of you, just put your finger in front of you and think about that feeling inside, think about that shape or that form, which way it's turning, and you can just use your finger just to find the rotation. Now sometimes it might be for like this sort of direction here, it could be in the opposite direction, it could be side to side, but I want you to get your direction up and I want you to see which way it's going. And once you have that direction, I want you to take a nice deep breath. Yeah, and at the top, the very, very top, I want you to stop it so it's not rotating anymore. And as you let the breath out, I just want you to turn it in the reverse. So exactly the opposite way that it's churning, turn it and spin it the other way. And then what I want you to do is I want you to gradually spin it faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. So it's spinning, tumbling and spinning. I want you to spin it so fast that it won't stop. So it's kind of like a Catherine wheel. So you can change the colour, change it to a really, really bright colour, but keep it spinning faster and faster and faster inside of you till your fingers can't keep up and the thing is spinning and whizzing and popping and little sparks are coming from it. Yes, it's going in the opposite direction, because you can't feel the same way about something if it's spinning in the opposite direction. So keep it whizzing around inside of you, and I want you to notice how that anxious feeling starts to go away. Yeah, keep spinning it. Good. And then when it's settled down, you can just stop and take a nice deep breath. Okay? And you can repeat that if you like. And once you have the direction of your bad feelings, what you can do is, if you're out somewhere and so you might feel a little bit silly doing that in public. Once you have the direction of it, you know which direction it is. Yeah, you can get that in your mind. Again, use your powerful imagination to just imagine that feeling spinning, imagine which direction it's turning in, and then you can just do it inside of your mind, and nobody's the wiser as what's going on. So what it does, it actually gives you control back in your life. So if you have those horrible feelings inside of you that make you feel sick and make you feel awful and heavy, you've got a little technique there that once you learn it, once you practice it, you can use it all of the time. And what actually happens is it actually weakens the anxiety, and because the anxiety, you know that you can control it, so you don't have to worry about it anymore. Okay, hope that's been of help.